For all the latest updates, subscribe to News9.
The United States added 46,321 new COVID-19 cases in 24 hours, according to a tally by Johns Hopkins University. US also reported 532 deaths. The United States has now recorded 47,11,323 total cases, with 1,55,366 deaths, making it by far the worst-hit country in the world. Israeli fighter jets, attack helicopters and other warplanes struck Syrian military targets in southern Syria a day after thwarting an attack in the Golan Heights. The Israeli army said earlier it had killed 4 men laying explosives late Sunday near the Israeli-occupied sector of the Golan Heights. The latest security incident was reported on the tense northern borders. Russia has said it aims to launch mass production of a coronavirus vaccine by next month and turn out several million doses per month by next year. The country is pushing ahead with its several vaccine prototypes, and one trialled by the Gamaleya Institute in Moscow has reached advanced stages of development and is about to pass state registration. The head of the World Health Organization, Tedros Adhanom, implored people around the world to comply with measures such as social distancing, hand washing, mask wearing, and has said that while there is hope for a vaccine against COVID-19, one might never be found. China on Monday accused the United States of monitoring, harassing and willfully detaining Chinese students and researchers in the United States. Foreign Ministry spokesperson Wang Wenbing's comments follow the denial of a bail request in California for a university researcher accused of lying about her ties to China's military and governing Communist Party to gain access to the United States. Teachers and support staff at more than 35 school districts across the United States protested against the reopening of schools while COVID-19 is surging in many parts of the country. They are demanding in-person classes not be held until scientific data supports it, safety protocols such as lower class sizes and virus testing are established. Norway will stop all cruise ships with more than 100 people on board from disembarking at Norwegian ports following an outbreak of COVID-19 on a Hurtigruten cruise ship, the Norwegian health minister has said. The announcement by Bent Høie came hours after the cruise line said it would be halting all trips. Britain is set to roll out millions of new 90-minute rapid tests for the novel coronavirus and other viruses common in winter. The country's health ministry has said starting next week, hospitals, nursing homes and laboratories will have access to some 5.8 million tests analyzing DNA and another 450,000 swab tests. Former President Barack Obama has issued his first wave of 2020 down-ballot endorsements and backed more than 100 Democratic candidates with the goal of helping Democrats keep control of the House of Representatives, win a majority of the Senate and win at the state level ahead of redistricting. Obama said that the country's future hangs on this election and it won't be easy. He said pandemics have a way of cutting through a lot of noise and spin to remind us of what is real and what is important.